Hi, good afternoon. This is Daryl Johnson with Ride the Wind. It is 4/4/2019, and I have a purpose for this vid. And basically, I want to start out by saying after I do this vid, I need some time. I got to be quick, but I'm going to sleep. I'm not going to sleep. I go to bed and I wake up the next morning terribly pissed off because I feel like I haven't slept. I don't know if any of you are feeling that also. Trying to fix my hair too. But anyway, something's up. Something shifted. And it shifted last weekend. And I think a lot of you out there can feel it. Pay attention to your intuition, your instincts. Something's wrong. Okay? I'm not saying that in a scary factor, but something's wrong. And what needs to happen is unification of the channels. Somebody came up with a really cool name I like, and I'm not going to say it, but I'm talking about doing a .org. And, I wanted to do another channel, but I'm having problems with this one, you know what I mean, to actually post videos, but I don't know if that's what I want to do either, just need to think things out. But again, a .org account to kind of combine, again, we got 5 to 8 million people in the YouTube community, right? Supposed truthers. The unification of these, even if we can get 50%, that's enough to knock on doors and start asking questions. This needs to get done. We do not need to sit here and wait for this to happen. And where you've got, a military team at the beginning of your street, right? And if you've seen enough FEMA videos, if you've watched enough Trumpet and Zion, if you watched Abu, if you watched, there was somebody else there covering it, I forget who, but this is happening, okay? Tanks, Blackhawks, and Humvees, okay? Trains 2 feet long, 2 miles long. Each car got a tank on it. These are killing machines. Make no doubt, they're killing machines, okay? I saw all this happening, So again, we need to stand up. And the only way we can do that is unification of the clans. Okay? So keep that in the back of your mind because that's where I want to go. I'm excellent at setting up business. You know what I mean? I do real good corporations, whatever you want to talk about. So .org would be kind of a simple thing to me. I want to say that I believe in a higher power. I believe in Asu. I believe there was a man. Okay, I believe there's a higher power above him, the one who controls all, and I believe that entity is Abba. So don't let any of the things I say make you think that I don't have my faith. They've taken care of me for the last 3 years, or I wouldn't be here. They wrote the 10 Commandments. They put the tears in our heart. They put the compassion in our souls, the caring to know what's wrong and right. Where'd that come from? So it's not all evil, okay? That's the positive of this video. I believe, more than I ever have in my life. It's finally, took a long time, but where I accept the story, I'm there. Do not think I'm not there, okay? Because I give my life to this person or these entities, and I would. And I make no qualms about that, okay? I just want you guys to know that. I'm real deal, and I've given everything into this. That's why I want to be right, and we need to be right. And we have to do what he commanded us to do, which is find the truth. No matter how hard or hard to swallow it is, it has to be done. So that we don't show up at his door in a bunch of Halloween costumes, okay? Or with fusion radioactive tape wrapped around us. How's that? Now, I'm just going to get to the cams real quick. I don't have much time. My phone's about full, so I got to clean it out. It's doing weird stuff. I was on the cams this morning. I listen to music while I'm on the cams. I can do boo. And my volume pops up and somebody's moving it up and down. Real deal. I've tried to do this video probably for the last 2 hours. It keeps freezing up. My phone keeps freezing up. I know I'm almost out of space. I'm not being a conspirator here. It could very well be my phone. But I do want to let you guys know I'm going to download my pictures so they're safe, because I've had this happen before. I played with Facebook and Messenger to the point where they flat out said, stop, get out of here. Okay? So that, my road tour, you know, I've really gone the mile, and I'll continue to go the miles till I find the truth, until we find the truth. Okay? Now, cams in Paris this morning, Blackhawks, Paris. Okay? There's this thing floating over top of Paris that I've been watching since it was a little ball. Now it's bigger. Okay? And the way I can define that these orbs are real, I'm looking at my time, is when a cloud pulls in front of them. If they disappear when a cloud pulls in front of them, I know it's not sun flare. Okay? Or a refraction, right? I believe in a lot of refractions, but that's the main thing that tells me something is a planet or something out there. Okay, so it's been real clear, but the other day it got hit with clouds, and it finally gave me the ability to say, okay, this deal's real. Okay, now I got 5 Blackhawks cruising across the screen this morning. I'm trying to hit buttons. And I think I got 2 pictures, but I haven't gone through them yet, so I don't know. But what are Blackhawks doing over Paris? Flying right in front of this orb. So I got another cam that goes to the Eiffel Tower. Okay, and this thing's basically right above the Eiffel Tower, right? And it won't let me take any pictures. Okay, so no, that's happening. What the hell are Blackhawks doing in Paris? Okay, what's up with that? But I wonder. I'm really confused here. I got so much going. I think I just set up at taking my pictures out, putting them on thumbnails so they're safe, because I've had this happen before, and then finding some type of remote email or something. I don't know how, but I'll figure it out, okay? And again, I want to apologize to people who maybe think I'm a flake out there who never got anything. I am not, and I have so many freaking videos, you wouldn't believe it, okay? That's why I'm running out of space, and I've got to clean my phone every time I do a video. So we got that happening, right? The Southwest Light, it's everywhere. Paris, France, I'm seeing it this morning, okay? In the Southwest, there is something glowing during the day. The sun's behind you, there's something over there. It's in Switzerland, it's in Sweden, it's in Denmark, it's in Iceland, it's in Russia. And I could name more, but there's something glowing there, okay? I don't know what it is. Now, I want to lead into, and I should, I watch the asteroids that are coming in, and I think that's more what this whole thing is based on. And I'm thinking, this is my theory, that Nibiru is a cover for what's really happening, a deep impact, and these things are coming at us. I've got enough pictures to kind of tell me that that's what's going on. So let's fly to Mexico City. I've been watching this thing. We know about Banu. Do you know about Banu? It's also a trapezoid. Okay, but this isn't the other ones I've described with the I in it, the nuclear signature. This is an actual trapezoid, Banu, coming in Mexico City. But I've been watching for 2 months. I watch Arizona. There's 3 comets coming in there. Now there's 2 in Yucatan, Alaska, but that's only 2 I can see. I think there's more down under it. Okay, and for those of you who have gotten my video, you know this is real, okay? Gosh, golly. Okay, so that we covered the Southwest Light. Okay, Arizona, again, there's 3 asteroids coming in there. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Well, obviously Ison. When you see Ison, which I've gotten 3 times, if you see it above the sun, it's a stripe above the sun, but if you see it with your real eyes, it's a burning silver, twinkling thing. It's really wild to see. And I've gotten it 3 times in the last 4 years. And there's a video out there that I watched 3 years ago talking about Social Security had to be armed by a certain time. Guess what? They are. I found that out last year. That's part of the reason I'm up here, was to look. Not only but to find peace, but to do a little recon up here. And everything I thought was happening is happening here, northwest corner of Arkansas. And I started on this, but I let it go. I went to the heart, you know, Maroba G, and where it began. But no, that's dying in anyway. So maybe I should have stuck with it, but I'm walking on shaky ground. I know I am, you know. So we got we got Russia that went black. Okay, after this thing pulsed in again. And I got the same bug here. And any of you who've gotten that cam video of that thing pulsing, that's frequency. Okay, but I got clarity on it that it's still taking a picture because there's trees. This is Moscow, right? And there's trees, so you can see. But that same fog has hit here a bunch of times, and it's a big cloud that just drops out of the sky. Now, is it chaff? Is that what's killing my phone? You know, I look at all the possibilities, you know. It's like my internet will maybe work for an hour or so in the morning. I was able to get in Gmail this morning, but then it all shuts down. So I'm very clueless as to what's going on, but I'll tell you, I'll figure it out because I can't sit here and make claims if I can't send you evidence to what I'm saying is true. I got a list. Arizona, Paris, Mexico, Eucalypt, Fairbanks, Zealand, Colorado, Brazil. Everything is flashing. Okay, and it's in this southwest sky. Okay, there's something there. And again, if you use what I talked to you about, tilt that phone, your screen will turn red if you're looking at any of these scams. And they're not hard to find. You just have to find them. If I can find Paris on a regular cam and then go find one downtown and get one on the Eiffel Tower, you guys can do it too. So who else out there is looking at these world cams? Anybody? Come on. Let's get off the Nibiru thing and hop out of that rabbit hole for a minute and look the other way, okay? Now, I think the last thing I want to say, again, it's creepy out there. Something's wrong. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with this whole story. It doesn't smell right. It doesn't fit together. There's too many planets out there. There's 7. What, Nibiru's 4 with 3 moons, right? Am I right? Right? No, wait a minute. No. Yeah, 4 or 3 moons, right? I'm counting about 15 things out there, 16, okay? And this fog, okay? And I was in Russia midnight the other day, and midnight again today is check. It's light. It's light at 12. It's light at midnight, and it's been that way. Over Wales Beach in Maine, there's this cloud pattern that's been sitting there. Or the UFOs that are sitting over top, mile and a half long UFOs that are sitting over top of 3 volcanoes, major volcanoes in China. Okay? They're there. I got the pictures. And some of you have seen them. So we got that going for us. But I wanted to kind of, just give an overview of where I'm headed. But I want to leave with one thing. I want to talk about the Mandela effect very quickly. Do you guys remember when Eisenhower was on a dime and now it's Roosevelt? There's one example, okay? Have you looked at the keypad on your phone for the $sign? Have you noticed that it used to be 2 lines, now it's 1? Now, I know they can do that in an update, but here's a good one. Remember when we were in school, you older people like me, and South America was right beneath America? Now it's Southeast America, if you've looked at a map. You can even go back to the old world globes, and it is beneath the United States. So make no mistake, they are changing reality. I can go on and on. I'll get some more for you. I think I got a bid that states 100 of them. Pepsi, just how things have changed. They aren't the same. Okay, but the last thing I'm going to leave you with, very quickly, because I'm about out of time. The Merovingian. I already told you, and I'm going to go more into this. These are the guys who are saying that a beast is going to come out of the water and beat the thing with the crown that I define as the crown. Now, if you look up these Merovingian boys, and you should have already done this because these guys are all over, okay? They run the world. It includes the elite. It goes all the way, okay? These are the guys, and they all descend from this dragon lineage. But if you go back to Merovingian myths, is what they're going to call it, right? You're going to see knights. Guess what they've got on? A scarlet robe. Same as his. Now, I didn't want to say that because I don't want to knock my man down at all, but we've got to be aware of this. And then I was thinking about the picture where he's doing the Baphomet signal. And I'm not saying this is him. He's good. What they've done to him is wrong. So look up Merovingian and you'll know what I'm talking about. Then take that color and match it to what's going on out in the sky. Now, the last thing I'll leave you with is ISON. Again, I'm going to put something together. So you guys really understand this, and I'm going to tie it directly to Hopi prophecy. And I do have a couple Indian people here, and I think I can talk to an elder and actually receive more information than I already have, and that's what I'd like to do. I'm going to leave it at that. You know, I got doctor's appointments that I do have a ride now. Later today, I might even be in the hospital for the night, but I love you guys. Think out of the box. Stay strong. And stay with me. I've got some good, solid people there. Rodney, Kelly, I haven't talked about you, Blue, Chris, David, Fifth Dimension, a couple other channels that I can't remember. Anyway, all of you guys, Rita, my son Dakota. These are the ones that stand out in my mind. You're all in my mind, but you guys are maybe thinking, ones I'm thinking about to contact these other channels, and we start working on something that I'll let you know about. I was going to do another channel, but I don't see much point in that. Going to do it here at whatever cost. I love y'all. Keep your eye to the sky. Be very careful. Be aware of your surroundings, love each other, take care of each other. If you're doing that, you will receive the input. If you're doing right, you will see what is clear. But take that silence also. Take the time to get to know who you are and what your purpose is. That's all you got to do, okay? Simple mission for the weekend. And I'll get with you guys probably next week, but I just want to say thank you for being there. A few of you people really, 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 really thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And you guys have a great weekend, and I love you, and I'll get back with you next week, okay? Have a good day. Thank you.